Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and, you know, crystals. Crystals are the lifeblood of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Their primary use, especially for new players in the game, and that's what we're talking to today, new players in the game, beginners, new accounts, etc. Their primary use is being able to refresh all of your energy every day. You can refresh your ship energy 3 times for 50 crystals each. You can refresh your mod energy 3 times for 50 crystals each. Cantina's 100 times 3, and regulars 50 times 3. When I started off my main account here about 2.5 years ago, what I initially did was I kept myself in enough crystals. I was buying enough crystals, which was conservative at the time on that account. I was just buying enough crystals to make sure I always did all of my refreshes every single day. You, as a beginner in the game, if you're playing free to play especially and not purchasing crystals, you're gonna be at a deficit. You know, somebody can spend 20 bucks and grab some crystals for themselves and maybe buy a hyperdrive bundle. They're gonna be in better shape to advance further in the game, get crystals out of Fleet Arena. They're gonna get crystals out of Grand Arena. They're gonna do a little bit better than you as a free to play player. And even you pay to play guys, you know, crystals are always going to be a deficit early in the game, and you're always going to be looking for more to make sure that you can get these refreshed. Once you get to like the mid game, when you've been playing for 4, 5, 6 months, when you finally get that big fleet, that executive fleet to climb to the top of Fleet Arena, crystals will become less of a concern for you as you can get up there every day and earn those daily crystals. But what do you do at the beginning of the game to get your hand on some crystals so you can start refreshing nodes to make sure you can farm all the stuff you need to farm? You can refresh your regular energy nodes 3 times a day. You can refresh your Cantina, 300 crystals a day to refresh Cantina nodes. Well, let me find a Cantina farm here. Who do we got? Yeah, Master Qui-Gon. So Master Qui-Gon is a Cantina node. If I sim this once, there we go. I simmed it once. Hey, I got one. If I do this again, it costs me 100. 300 crystals a day. I'm not going to have this kind of crystal income when I'm just starting out playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, especially free to play. So, the question is, how can you get yourself some extra crystals early in the game of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? And I got 2 primary places for you to do this. Let's start with mods first. The mod challenges. These mod challenges. This is a one-time thing, but each of these tiers of mod challenges get you to more crystals in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And I think what I'll try to see if, I don't have any energy, so, sorry about that. So, every time you complete this, let's see if we can go to achievements. These are achievements. Let me find mod master, acquire 750 mods. That's, oh, look, if I acquire 750 mods, I get 75 crystals. Okay. I don't think it's showing it to me. So here's what it's going to be, and maybe I should have saved it for this, but I didn't, so we can talk about it and you can know that it's there. This is enough for you to know that it's there. Each of these mod challenges, let's go ahead over here to potency. I haven't done any of these. I'm going to get 10 crystals when I finish the potency tier 1. I'm going to get 20 crystals when I finish potency tier 2, and I'm going to get 40 crystals when I finish potency tier 3. So that's 70 crystals for completing all these tiers, and I get to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 8, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 times. 8 times 70. That's 560 crystals you can earn for yourself all at once or down the road. I'm sure I can go in right now with my roster. I could do this tier right here when I get the energy. I've got my Phoenix there. I'm kind of waiting for me, because you have to have 5-star characters. Let me go back in here. You have to have 5-star characters to compete in the tier 3. I should have done a little more prep work for this. Okay, tier 3 requires 5. You can see here, it's not telling. All the 4 stars. You gotta click on it. 5 stars. I'm waiting until I get my Captain Rex to 5 stars. He's at 4 stars right now. I'm not that far away. Once I get my Captain Rex to 5 stars, I think that'll be 4 to 20. It'll be a week or so, because then all my Phoenix will be at 5 stars, and I'll be able to take them in and I'll just be able to sim or auto my way through every single tier, and they'll get it all done. So for me, that's going to be let's see, 70 times at least 4, 280. It's going to be somewhere around 300 to 400 crystals for me when I get that done. So that's the #1 source of early crystals. Again, a repetitive source. That's why you get into Grand Arena quickly, because Grand Arena is going to supply you with daily crystals. I'm getting 55 crystals a day right now just from being in Carbonite 5. And then once I play Grand Arena, I'm probably going to be finishing down here at the bottom, but I'll get more crystals and at the end of the season. So I'm going to be getting crystals every day from Grand Arena as well. I guess that's a third source, but that's kind of automatic when you get to level 85. Here is a hidden, it's a well-known source for people that have been playing the game for a while, but a hidden source if you're not really aware of it. These journeys that you can play, the early journeys provide crystals for rewards on their tiers. You're looking at the Palpatine journey, the Yoda journey, Thrawn's journey provides crystals for you. I don't remember if R2 does. Does R2? R2 provides crystals. BB-8 will provide some crystals. Yes, I don't have any first order there. So these early journeys, I don't know if Padme does. Padme does. If you get some Separatists on the roster, CLS provides crystals. So these early journeys that are in the game, I don't think this is... Oh no, Jedi Training Ray provides crystals. Look at that. There's a lot of way for you to get crystals. I think that's going to be it. I don't think any of the rest of these are going to give you crystal rewards. So you're looking at these 5 plus these 3 are going to give you crystals for doing them early in the game. Let me look here and make sure. What about Chewbacca here? Chewbacca. Yeah, there you go. Chewbacca here is first mate on a ship, and I said Chewbacca. How about... Trying to do my scribe impression there. 3PO is going to give you crystals. Okay, there are a lot of journeys here that give you crystals. The ones you'll be able to do almost immediately are going to be Palpatine, Yoda, and Thrawn. I can do Thrawn right now. I've got my Phoenix up and running, so I can just begin this journey, battle. And by the way, if I get myself a 5-star Thrawn, that might be kind of useful for me early in the game. You go through these tiers. We'll go through the first one here. This should not be difficult. It shouldn't even take me more than a minute or so. But going through these journeys early on can earn you 50 crystals per tier. And if you're looking at 4 or 5 tiers, you're talking about, you know, up to like 1,000 crystals as an early game player, and that can be a big difference. Now be careful. If you're not purchasing crystals for yourself, you know, you can go through those things really fast without even thinking about it. So you got to be careful and conserve your energy as a new player. And especially if you are a new free-to-play player, you've got to conserve your crystals and make sure you're not blowing them. I cannot afford to go in and do 3 Cantina refreshes every day, because as I showed you, it's going to be 100 energy. It's going to be 100 crystals for every single Cantina refresh that I do. And as I also showed you, if I do this 100 crystals here, I can do that 3 times a day. I can't afford that right now. When I get to the mid game, as I get more crystal income, I'll be able to afford that. I'm not gonna be able to afford I'm not doing any refreshes on mods right now. I can't afford that. I am doing 3 refreshes a day on all of my regular energy nodes, so I can farm all these characters that I got to get farmed up. I'm not doing ship refreshes yet because I'm very early in the game and I'm having trouble getting through these nodes early on. So there you go. That is 3 ways for you to earn crystals early in the game. The mod challenges, Grand Arena that you'll have unlocked, and also going in and doing some of these early journeys can get you some crystals on your account very early in the game with no cost to you other than taking a few moments and playing a tier of a journey. That's it. That's all we got. Let me know how your crystal income is going. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And always remember, Nooch Too Good.